Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today I thought I would do a realistic summer holiday clean with me. So I'm going to give you a tour of my house so you can actually see what we're dealing with, and I'm talking this happens every single day, so it's like my days are on repeat. So it's currently 18 minutes past 12, so midday. I've just got my youngest down for a nap, so she's currently like refusing her naps and fighting her naps, so I have to sit in with her while she falls asleep. Usually can take between like 10 minutes, half an hour. Today it took about 45 minutes because my other two decided to have an argument and she kept waking up, and I've just got dressed. So I've just literally put on my comfy, so I've got a t-shirt, my leggings, my hair scrapped back because I need to wash it later, but you know, I just don't have time for that. But I thought I always put cleaning videos out and there's lots of cleaning videos for you to see, but I just want you to see realistically what it's like behind the scenes. So I'm going to flip the camera around. So we're in my kitchen. It's not looking too bad because I've actually been like tidying along as I go, but obviously there's just bits everywhere that shouldn't be there. Leftover toys from yesterday, not the end of the world, it's not too much, won't take long to clean up. My son's blanket, obviously that's the home fridge, is left on the floor. I've brought the floor over here because I wanted to give the sides a wipe down. By the way, if you haven't tried this, you need to. It smells insane. I actually got this one from Asda. It's a sweet orchid scent. So yeah, over here is not too bad. Tripod for filming. I've just been picking up the dirty washing that's scattered around upstairs so I can just sort through that and get a wash load on. I've got the drawer out of the washing machine because I actually need to, I'll show you a second, I actually need to clean the drawer because yeah, I just want to clean it. So we're going to spray some little mold spray on there in a second, and while that's getting to work, we're going to tackle the front room, which I'll show you in a second. Can you see it's not looking too good up there? I need to get a dark load on. Usually I would wait because this isn't a whole heap, but I'm just going to put it on a quick wash because my son needs it for football. We've got a white load that I've just taken out, so we can go and hang that out. Don't know why they're on there. They need to be put in the drinks cupboard. This is all dry now because it's been raining. I've had to have it on the error. I'm hoping I can get that on the line, but we will see. That needs to go into the clothing bin. So, hallway, just stuff everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Yep, toys in the ball pit, you know, because why not? And just absolute carnage. So that is what I'm working with. My brain is frazzled. I need to get it tidied. So I'm going to run around like a mad thing. Hopefully, if you can hear banging upstairs, my son is in his room banging on the floor. So I'm hoping Penny stays asleep. There he goes again. So I'm going to set you up on the tripod. First things first, we're going to go spray the washing machine so that can do its magic, because you need to leave it on for about 5-10 minutes, the mold spray. It's the Astonish one I've got, and then while that's doing its thing I can just pick up in here. So let's go. Okay, first things first, whenever I get a chance to pop my AirPods in, I always take advantage of that so I can pop my Audible on. I'm currently listening to a Audible book by Roxy Nafusi, I think you pronounce it, and it's called Manifest. So it's actually my second time listening to this through before I move on to her next book. So I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in trying this and some of the other titles I enjoy. Now the mold spray that I'm just about to spray that I just showed you is by Astonish, and it's the one in the scent Apple Burst. So you literally just spray it on and leave it to do its magic. So I'm doing that before I move into the front room.
And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does.
Okay, so we're now going to tackle the chaos in the living room. So I'm just picking up all of the pens, the books, and just anything else on the floor, just so I've got a bit of a clear space to work with and I can actually see the floor.
Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best.
And then I'm just moving on to the sofa, so I'm just giving everything a bit of a shake out, taking all of the cushions off, and I'm just going in with my lint tool. I got this one off of Amazon, so I'll see if I can find it in my order history and link it down below. But you'll see in a minute, once I've gone over all the cushions, it's really, really easy to use, and it just picks up any like dog hair essentially, and any like little bits of fluff, that sort of thing. And I'll show you in a minute what it managed to pick up, but it's actually amazing. You can see the odd bits of hair, but what it actually manages to pick up is obviously things that you can't see to the eye. So yeah, I really recommend this, and it was only a few pounds.
But not as much as this does, so baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
And then I'm just giving all the surfaces a quick dust. I'm not damp dusting or anything, I'm just using my dusting wand, and then I'm using my like rubber brush just to sweep everything into a pile on the floor. I just find when the kids are home, especially, and the dog's kind of like running around, this picks up everything a lot easier than if I were to just go in and hoover. So I'm just doing that, and then you'll see me bring the hoover in, and then I'll just hoover up the little pile that I've made.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
Okay, now we're moving into the hallway. So when I am cleaning, if I do have the time, I like to just move from room to room. I feel like I'm more productive. Sometimes if I'm kind of like a little bit all over the place, you'll see me jump from room to room without actually finishing a job, and I find that I will miss jobs off. So I really tried today, because I knew I only had a short amount of time to get this done, not moving out of a room until I'd done the jobs that I wanted to do. So obviously I'm not going and doing a really deep clean, it is just mainly surface cleaning, hoovering, and just picking up, but I'm just not moving on until I've done the job. So now we're in the hallway, so I'm just dusting and picking up the bits that shouldn't be on our console table. So this is a bit of a catch-all area where we come straight in the front door and things just get put here. So I do find this space gets cluttered quite frequently, and then I've just used my Dettol spray to just spray on the surface, and then I can wipe off. And I've been using this on the mirror actually. I've found that it's given a better finish and it's not streaky. So yeah, if you have the Dettol antibacterial spray, I do highly recommend it on the glass. I also use it on these doors here. And then I'm just giving the cupboards a dust and the staircase a dust, and then I'll also use the same Dettol spray just to spray the cupboard fronts and just give them a wipe over, because I did notice some handprints on those as well. And then same thing, I'm just using the rubber sweeping brush to make a bit of a pile. That way it just doesn't get static, blow over when I put the hoover on it. So I do highly recommend this if you've got pets. I actually picked this one up in TK Maxx. I think it was $5.99. I've had it for a few months now, but I have seen these in B&M, and you can also get it in like a dustpan and brush. So if you wanted a smaller option, they do that as well. Okay, the washing machine had been soaking for a little bit longer than I initially wanted, because I'd managed to do the front room and the hallway, but I'm just going back out to get everything off of it. So I'm using the Pink Stuff like Sonic brush. It's like a bit of a dupe, I think, for the black and white version that you can get on Amazon, but it's really, really good because it just gets all the more like hard on stains off. And then I'm just using my Scrub Daddy like washing up wand just to get all the other little bits off. It came up really well actually, so if you haven't ever used this mold spray, I do highly recommend it. And then we're going to head out now and do the drawer as well before I go and pop another wash load in the machine. So yeah, same thing, because the mold spray's just been sat soaking, it just means it can get everything off super easy. So I am just going in with the same like Sonic brush, but this one, like I said, is by the brand of the pink stuff. And then I'm just spraying with a Dishmatic and just wiping off anything loose, because I find the brush will loosen it, so there's kind of like bits stuck to the side, so you do just need to wipe it off. And then the drawer's all nice and clean, so I'm popping that back in and just putting the tablet, the incense boosters, and then the dark load in, and then that can do its thing, and then it can be hung out once it's washed. So I'll do this, then I can just carry on with the kitchen while the wash cycle is running. So I'm just taking off the dry washing. So I don't know about you, but I find I always have so much dark washing. Like I can almost always have items to wash every day. So yeah, it just so happened I had obviously another load of dark washing to go in. It's mainly my son's football stuff if he's got like an extra game and he needs his kit. So I'm just taking all the dry washing off so that when the washing machine is finished, I can hang the wet stuff on the line. I didn't actually manage to get it in the garden on the line, so it came on the error. So this error I got actually not that long ago. It was just before Christmas, because obviously there's 5 of us and we've always got so much washing. I upgraded the error, so I've still got my smaller one, but this is the Minky Tower error. I think if I can find it, I'll link it below. I'm pretty sure I got mine off of Amazon, so wherever I can find it, if it is on offer, I will link it down below. But I do really rate this because you can actually get 2 wash loads on here, and you can alter it in terms of the rails as to how big of a gap you want between them. So if I know I've got long trousers, I'll leave one of them out so that they've got room to kind of like hang down to dry. So yeah, just popping this white washing on, and then the dark washing will go on the other side. So you'll see in a second that it will fit 2 loads on.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment.
Okay, so we're just in the kitchen now, and I'm gonna give the doors a wipe over, but I had been going into the cupboard where we keep our glasses and drinks bottles, coffee cups, that sort of thing, and it was so overflowing, it was giving me anxiety. So I needed to just go through it, and I thought, you know what, I'm in the cleaning zone right now, so let's just get this job done. It's been on my list for a while, and I just thought Tom was home so he could help with the kids. So I would tackle this job. So I'm just going through all of the drinks bottles first of all. So this is mainly the kids bottles, so they've got like their metal bottles, their plastic bottles, and there's just a lot. So I'm just going through because some of them leaked as well, so I don't know why they weren't ever put in recycling, but yeah, it's all done now. I do probably need to get it down a little bit more because there's still quite a lot in there. Even though I got rid of like a whole bag, the cupboard still does look quite full. It's mainly Ollie's bottles, to be honest. With football, he's always got like a few different bottles on the go. So yeah, but this is just an odd job that I threw in because it's just, I don't know if you ever get those jobs that you know you need to do and you just have like a spurge of energy. So I thought, let's get this one done.
We can do what we like.
Okay, so now I just want to give the sides a wipe down before I wipe all of the door fronts off. So I'm just finishing the drying up, and I think there was a few bits in the sink that needed washing up. I do often get asked if we've got a dishwasher because I think I've shown me, I don't know, unloading it in one of my earlier Clean With Me's. We do, it's like a built-in one, so it looks like a cupboard door, but we don't use it that often, to be honest. I just prefer to wash up as I go. I mean, don't get me wrong, if we did like a big meal, like a roast dinner, then I would use the dishwasher. But just for day to day, I do just prefer to wash up and dry up as I go. So I'm just giving the sides a wipe down. This was so overdue. And I'm just using the Zaflora pre-made up antibacterial spray. So I've just moved everything out of the way so I can give it a spray and wipe down, and then I'll just pop everything back in its place.
Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Love me like yesterday.
Now I'm just on to wiping the door fronts down. So these, obviously because they're white and they're like high gloss shiny, they show every single fingerprint, and obviously everyone's home at the moment, it's the holidays, so they did look very grubby. I'm also, when you see me just near the floor on the, is it called a plinth or a skirt? I don't know, the bit on the that touches the floor basically. That seems to get like black marks along it. I think it's from when I'm hoovering, so I'm just using the white cloth you'll see. It's like a magic eraser. I picked up a 6-pack of them. They're Aldi own, and I think they were like £1, so they're really, really good actually. I use them on our walls as well. But here you can see Penny, she's just helping me. Whenever she's around, she will always get involved in what I'm doing. How cute is that? But yeah, that is the kitchen all done.
How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Old but kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old but kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too.
And then we've just hopped back over into the utility, so I wanted to give the sides a wipe down because I'd recently rejigged the worktop space out here because Penny, my daughter, isn't having her bottles anymore, her formula bottles, so I've gotten rid of her prep machine. That was all out here, so I redid the sides and they needed a wipe down. So yeah, I'm just sorting that out, giving it a spray, and then I'll have a hoover, and then everything will be put back in its place.
Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old but kind of new way? Old but kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday.
And that is going to wrap up today's realistic clean with me. I really hope you enjoyed what cleaning looks like in the summer holidays. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, and stay tuned. If you're not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.